Hey, what's going on, you guys? This is Madam 81, and I'm coming back to you again. This time it is from Politico.com, and man, you know, it's good that we have people out here that's still putting out information that is vital. It just shows you where the administration that is now in power is going, and the many balls that they dropped in regards of opportunities to potentially have curbed what we're going through right now in terms of COVID-19. And the article says Trump team failed to follow NSC's pandemic playbook. NSC's is a team of people that came together in regards for pandemics. It says the 69-page document finished in 2016. 2016, you guys. It provided step-by-step lists of priorities which were then ignored by the administration. And of course, there's the 45, and it says 45's administration was briefed on the playbook extensively back in 2017, said 4 former officials. Wow. The article is by Dan Diamond and NAHAL TOOSI. And it starts off by saying the Trump administration, state officials, and even individuals, hospital workers, are now racing against each other to get the necessary masks, gloves, and other safety equipment for to fight the coronavirus. A scramble that hospitals and doctors say has come too late and left them at risk, which is most definitely true. But according to the previously unrevealed White House playbook, the government should have begun a federal-wide effort to procure the personal protective equipment at least 2 months ago. Is there sufficient personal protective equipment for healthcare workers who are providing medical care? The playbook instructs its readers as one early decision the officials should address when facing a potential pandemic. If yes, we are the triggers to signal exhaustion of supplies. Wow. Are additional supplies available? If no, should be the strategic national stockpile release PPE to states. The strategies are among hundreds of tactics and key policy decisions laid out in the 69-page National Security Council playbook on fighting pandemics. It also says Politico is detailing for the first time. Other recommendations include that the government move swiftly to fully detect potential outbreaks, secure supplemental funding, and consider invoking the Defense Product Act. All steps in which the Trump administration lagged behind the timeline laid out in the playbook, which is definitely true. And they have gotten tons of criticism for that, and rightfully so. It says each section of the playbook includes specific questions that should ask or be asked, and decisions that should be made at multiple levels within the national security. The playbook urges repeatedly advising officials to question the number of viral spreads, ensure appropriate diagnostics, capacity, and check on the U.S. stockpile of emergency resources. Actually, this is the actual document right here, and I'm gonna leave the link in the description for y'all, so y'all can see this for yourself and go through that. It is 69 pages long. The playbook also stresses the significant responsibility facing the White House to contain risk of potential pandemics, a stark contrast with the Trump administration's delay in deploying an all-of-government response. The president, Donald Trump, recently signals that he might roll back public health recommendations. Well, you gotta understand, this is the same guy that got rid of the team that inside the White House, put in place inside the White House to initially fight any pandemic in the first place, in infectious diseases. So it says the government will use all its powers at its disposal to prevent, slow, and mitigate the spread of an emerging infectious disease threat, according to the playbook built in accumulations about the assumptions about fighting future threats. The American public will look to the United States government for action when multi-states or other significant events occur. And this is the problem that's really been happening, because any mayor, governor that has gotten on there to essentially like, look, we need this, we need that, we have this many, we need for example, Governor Cuomo, when he said we needed 30,000 ventilators, but he got criticized, him and a couple of other people in different states, and it's just crazy. And they just basically tell them, okay, do what you can. If they're already done what they can and they have exhausted those resources, I do know that most states, they do have rainy day funds, so on and so forth, and I'm pretty sure by this time it's pretty much exhausted or non-existent at this time. So just the fact that he knew all the way back in 2000, it was written in 2016, but they were made aware of it in 2017, like really let us know that is something wrong here. You know, it's something really, really wrong here. And I mean, if people don't see it, and it's not just him, you know, I try to hold myself back from saying things, certain things, because I don't want to get flagged and I don't want my channel to get took down, because you can't even say Rona without them looking at your video sideways and, you know, a bot or somebody come to snatch it down. So only thing I can say is I'm going to post the rest of this article so you guys can read it for yourself. And also I'm going to just say that there are some people in this world, money and power is everything, and you know, the people in between, the everyday working people, they're just pawns on the chessboard waiting to be moved around and knocked down and taken off the board. And it's sad, you know. But with that being said, I will talk to you guys later. Please don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. Please don't forget to drop down in the comments. Let me know how y'all feel about this. And y'all have a good Sunday.